In 1944, 730 delegates from 44 Allied nations congregated in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, to determine a path forward for sustained global economic prosperity and stability. The institutions established by the Bretton Woods Conference, the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, were the hallmarks of this multilateral system. In the post-Bretton Woods era, the world experienced unprecedented growth and prosperity. From the Marshall Plan to the economic boom of the 1950s and the expansion of multilateral development banks during the 1960s, the Bretton Woods blueprint proved to be successful. The 1970s and 1980s saw threats to multilateralism. The Nixon shock of 1971 resulted in raging inflationary pressures and the collapse of fixed exchange rates. The Reagan administration's America First policy introduced a resurgence of populism. But currency crises and ballooning sovereign debt posed systemic risks that required a coordinated multilateral response. Against this backdrop, two former U.S. Treasury officials, Secretary Henry Fowler and Deputy Secretary Charles Walker, a Democrat and a Republican, saw the need to mobilize leading citizens to advance the value of international economic cooperation and the critical role of the IMF and World Bank. Together with other senior officials and private sector leaders, they founded the Bretton Woods Committee in 1983. The committee convenes thought leaders to advance global dialogue on the Bretton Woods system and works to educate the public of its importance. As trusted advisor and constructive critic, the committee supports the institution's reform efforts to increase their efficiency, effectiveness, and impact.
Many thanks to the Bretton Woods Committee. You have been such a fantastic friend of the institutions. I don't think that we can celebrate being 80 without thanking you.
You guys are like the historians of these institutions because put together with the information you all possess, we can all learn a great deal. So thank you for having me here.
Through congressional education, letters of support, expert testimony, and policy briefings, the committee advocates that U.S. legislators support the IMF and World Bank. We urge you to join us in our mandate to continue revitalizing the spirit of Bretton Woods now and for the future.